Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Olympiad Edge. Hopefully you are doing fine. Today we are going to solve a very simple quadratic equation, but the method is very interesting. As we know that in ordinary conditions, we use three methods to solve a quadratic equation. That is the quadratic formula, factorization, and completing squares. But in these methods, for some large values, the quadratic formula sometimes become complex, and the factorization and completing square, these both methods are not suitable for any type of question. So we have to use these formulas uh, by remembering some terms and conditions. But now today in this video we are going to use a very interesting method to solve this quadratic equation, and this formula is valid for any type of quadratic equation, and by using this method we can do any complex or simple quadratic equation very easily within half or 1 minute. So let's start the solution by using this formula. So the method we are talking about is Po Shen Loh method. Po Shen Loh method is very interesting, and it's based on the logic and symmetry to solve the quadratic equations. So to solve before solving this question, we will introduce Po Shen Loh method, and let's introduce this first, and then we will apply this to solve this question. So watch this video till end, and it is going to be very interesting, and you find it very useful at the end. So as we say earlier that this method is based on the logic and symmetry. So if we have a ideal quadratic equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c, where a is greater than 0, then the solution of this uh, question will be like this in the xy plane, and this graph represent these 2 points which are the roots of this equation. That is, this is the root 1 and this is the root 2. And if we draw a line here, then this is the average of the roots. That is, this M point is called average of the roots, and from this we can see that the distance from this root to this average point is u, and similarly it is also u. So from this we can conclude that the first root must be equal to the average of the roots minus this u, and similarly the second root will be equal to the average of the roots plus this u. Here u is some fixed number which varies from the average root point on the left hand side and right hand side equally. So these are the two roots in terms of average of the roots. Now as we know that the sum of roots is equal to, that is, sum of roots is equal to S, which is equal to minus B over A for standard quadratic equation, which is given as this. Now from this, if we take average of sum of roots, that is average of sum of roots, then it will be equal to minus B over A over 2. That is, we can write it also as minus b over 2a. So as earlier we stated that m is equal to average of the roots, so m is equal to minus b over a. Now we will use this relation to solve this given quadratic equation, which is given as this. This is the introduction of the Po Shen Loh method, and now we will apply this method to find the root of this equation. For this purpose, first, now from this equation we have a is equal to 1, that is the coefficient of x square. So we have a is equal to 1, and from this equation we also have b is equal to minus 22, that is the coefficient of x, and similarly we have constant which is equal to 117, that is we have c is equal to 117. These are the values of a, b and c here. Now the sum of roots s is equal to minus b over a. Putting the values of b and a here, we will get s is equal to minus 22 over 1, that is the value of a is 1, and so from this we will get s is equal to 22. Now average of sum of roots is given as m is equal to 22 over 2, which is equal to 11. Now according to Po Shen Loh method, the two roots are given as x1 is equal to m minus u, and x2 is equal to m plus u. So here comes the magic. Now we will find the value of u from this. So x1 is equal to m is 11, 11 minus u, and x2 is equal to 11 plus u. Now to find the value of u, we will use the product of roots, which is given as, so the product of roots p is equal to c over a, and from this we can also write these two roots as 11 minus u times 11 plus u, that is the product of roots. Now if we will put the value of c and a here, as c is equal to 117 and a is equal to 1, so we will get 117 over 1 is equal to, and this can be written as 11 square minus u square, which is in accordance with the formula which is given as a minus b times a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. So using this formula, we write these two terms as this. Now simplifying this, we will get 117 is equal to 121 minus u square, or from this we can also write u square is equal to 121 minus 117, and which is equal to u square is equal to 4, and from this we find the value of u very easily, which is equal to 2. Now we can find the roots of this given equation very easily, that is x1 is equal to 11 minus u, which will be equal to 11 minus 2, hence x1 is equal to 9. So we find the first root as 9, and for the second root, x2 is equal to 11 plus u. According to this, x2 is equal to 11 plus u, and x1 is equal to 11 minus u. So it will become, after putting the value of u here, we will get 11 plus 2, and x2 is equal to 13. So these are the two roots of the given equation, which we conclude very easily without using quadratic formula, factorization or completing square. And these are the roots of which are also valid root of this given equation, and this is the beauty of this, that it works, this method, it works for every and each and every type of quadratic equation. So let's we take another example to find the roots by using this method. Now this is the second equation here. We will find the roots of this equation by using this method, that is a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 4, and c is equal to minus 7. Now the sum of roots are s is equal to minus 4 over 1 is equal to 4, and sum of roots, the average of the sum of roots is equal to 4 over 2, which is equal to 2. Hence from this we conclude that first root is x1 is equal to m minus u, and second root is x2 is equal to m plus u. So it will become 2 minus u and 2 plus u. Now we will use the product of roots to find the value of u. That is, product of roots is equal to c over a, which and we can also write it as product of these two, that is 2 minus u times 2 plus u. So solving this, we will get, putting the value of c and a here. C is equal to minus 7 and a is equal to 1, so it will become minus 7 over 1 is equal to 4 minus u square, according to the formula as we state earlier, a minus b times a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. Now simplifying this, we will get minus 7 is equal to 4 minus u square, and from this we conclude that u square is equal to 4 plus 7, and we find u as u is equal to 11 square roots. So this is the value of u. Now putting this value here, we can find the two roots of this given equation, which are x1 is equal to 2 minus u, that is square root of 11, and x2 is equal to 2 plus u, that is the value of u is square root of 11. So this is the roots of this given equation, and we find very easily these roots by using this method. Now it is for you that find the roots of this equation using this method and comment in comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please subscribe my channel for more interesting videos.